October 31st. Here we have the Sun and Mercury and Venus all in Libra, which is basically representation of the scale of justice. I refer to Pan-star, but I also refer to Leonard, which is a Scorpio, but I'm using Pan-star because it's still the brightest. By the constellation Sagittarius, this red blob. And there was a supernova that occurred over here, right where the eagle's at.
The Bible, Aquila, meaning eagle in Latin.
Aquila, meaning eagle in Latin. So it's a constellation eagle. The supernova occurred Sagitta, just like Sagittarius here, symbol of the arrow. This is where the supernova occurred. This article here, brightest ever gamma rays burst, has scientists around the world excited. The burst, known as but nicknamed both brightest of all time. Link the Jerusalem Post showing the outburst. And it first detected on October 9th. Astronomers are still buzzing nearly a month later. Blast so powerful that it even seemed to have disrupted Earth's ionosphere, affecting long-wave radio transmission. And there's more. Put a link to it on the description for those interested. It's interesting. It's a symbol of an arrow. The arrow represents an arrow fired by Sagittarius, the archer. Now here is interesting because you have the moon on November 8, which will be a blood moon eclipse in the constellation Aries, and down here you have Jupiter, king star, in the constellation Pisces, the fish. Why is Aries so important? Because almost 2,000 years ago it occurred.
I want you to picture in your mind the geometry of lunar eclipse. It's not really very hard. You just have the sun and the earth and the moon. They line up. The earth gets between the sun and the moon and blocks the light, so they're lined up. When you look at a lunar eclipse from Earth, the moon gets dark. If you were to go to the moon and look back, what'd you see? You'd see the earth coming between you and the sun, wouldn't you? You'd see a solar eclipse, wouldn't you? Okay, because that's the reverse. I'm going to do something now that I think you'll find interesting. We're now on the moon. You're standing on the moon. You're looking back towards the sun. It's the earth. I'm going to show you now the moment of Christ passing across. That's 3 p.m. That's Aries, Paschal Lamb, the ram, the constellation Aries, the very instant of Christ's death. I'll show you again. He is expiring right now. In the heart of the ram. Just put out.